Over the last few years, there have been significant developments in the civil aviation industry in terms of companies' business strategies, industrial restructuring in the face of fierce competition and austerity, and an accelerated race to the bottom as a result of new forms of social dumping. As a consequence of these developments, the balance between cost and service has been shifting considerably, placing new demands on the workforce. In such an environment, aviation workers are finding it increasingly difficult to secure union recognition, achieve collective bargaining, and protect wages and employment conditions. NAI is a subsidiary of Norwegian Air Shuttle, Europe's third-largest low-fare airline. In February 2014, the Irish authorities issued an Air Operator Certificate and Operating License to NAI, which is on paper based in Dublin. For NAI, Ireland is just a convenient flag in order to exploit the Open Skies Agreement between the European Union and United States. The declared aim of NAI is to reduce airfares on transatlantic routes by 40 to 50%. To achieve this, it shops around the world for the most favorable employment or tax regimen. It bases planes in Spain and at London's Gatwick Airport. It hires staff in Spanish resorts and London. It wet leases aircraft from High Fly, a European airline with its head office in Lisbon, Portugal. It locates the airline's administrative office in Latvia. It locates the airline's IT department in Ukraine. It runs its Asian flights out of Bangkok, using local staff with local cabin crew conditions. It hires pilots operating Asian flights through Air Crew Asian Limited, an employment agency based in Singapore. It runs a crew base at JFK International Airport, USA, and has been recruiting and training cabin crews for its base in Fort Lauderdale. So there are many countries involved in the airline's attempt to avoid stricter regulations, including Spain, Portugal, Latvia, Ukraine, Ireland, Thailand, USA, and Singapore. This is a huge example of flags of convenience practices, which certainly are a major challenge for the aviation workers. The ITF's European and the US aviation affiliates established a broad labor coalition to stop this attempt. Working hard in close cooperation, together with the support and coordination of the ITF, aviation unions managed to stop NAI from getting an exemption for a foreign air carrier permit from the US Department of Transportation last year. If NAI manages to get this permanent permit, many other airlines, including the notoriously anti-union Ryanair, will follow suit. Flags of convenience are not new. The maritime industry began to use them a long time ago. The result? 70% of ships worldwide operate under this system, and only 10% of workers are unionized. Such an expansion of aviation flags of convenience will create devastating effects on aviation workers and their unions. As aviation unions, we have no time to lose. We need to develop and implement effective strategies for different targets and allies, including airlines, employers' organizations, national governments, the EU institutions, the ICAO, the ILO, and aviation professionals' organizations. Flags of convenience are a reality. The time is now.